random time on a Tuesday. Oh, 5:43. I guess it's evening. Oh, people are probably eating. In my mind right now, it's afternoon. So we shall see if anyone shows up. I just thought I had a few minutes and I haven't done a live in a really long time, so I thought I would try one out. But I realized it's very bad timing at this point because for some reason in my mind it's like 2 o'clock. I think that's wishful thinking since it's already almost 6. I don't have anything, super serious to say to anyone or anything. Like I said, I just was like, hey, I haven't gone live in a long time. I think I'll do that. So I even have lashes on. That's for upcoming video. But I should have got my oils in check before I came on live. Someone's here. Who is it? Hi. How are you doing? I'm on at a very just random time for a live. I realize, but I just... Hi, Kate. Oh, yay. So maybe this is a good time for time difference people. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. Like, people are probably eating dinner, and here I am, like, just coming on. Which, this is a random little side note conversation, but, like, how many people say supper for dinner? Like, tell me if you say supper or dinner. My hair, oh my gosh, you guys, it's like drizzly rain here today. It's warm and humid and like this weird drizzle. Hi, Sue. You don't say supper. Okay. Sue, I was just asking if you say supper or dinner. I'm just curious to hear what people say. I know a lot of people say supper, but we grew up saying dinner, but my husband's family says supper, but my husband says dinner just because I think living with me. Tea or dinner. Okay. Because to me, supper is like the Last Supper. Like, I'm like, that's supper to me, like, from the Bible. Like, I don't need to say supper now. Tea for dinner. Okay. Interesting. So what are you guys up to today? Anything exciting? I had such a good morning. I'm super joyful. I got to go to women's Bible study for the first time in years, and I am like, just, it was exactly what my soul needed, especially this morning. I've got some family things going on, not with my like husband and kids and stuff. It's just, and so, oh, okay. Isn't it funny how different places too like call things different things? So but yeah, it was okay. I thought I remembered that, Sue. Because sometimes I still think like you're there, and then I'm like, no, she lives in the US, like she's not in Australia. I am loving the Lady of Leisure life. There's so many things I didn't realize how much it was affecting me to miss them. And my best friend is a pastor, and she teaches our Tuesday morning Bible study. And like, this was the first one for this year, like coming back off from summer. There were 69 women there. So she's an incredible teacher, and I've missed it so much. And like last year, because of the dreaded, they were doing it like an online thing, so I could watch it from home, but that's not the same. And so I was just so excited to be able to go and be there today. So it was the best. And then I went to TJ Maxx because I went shopping for my sister and my niece for their birthdays. So like Bible study and then shopping. Hello, could there be a better day? Like, it was just really good. But yeah, so it was awesome. Oh, I should show you guys my shirt. So I went to a Phil Wickham concert. If you know Christian music, then you probably know him, or like if your church sings like contemporary worship, because a lot of his songs are sung in churches. I have like loved him for years and years. Oh no. Yeah, accessories should be fun to come home with. You don't want an accessory that's not fun. I'm sorry, Sue. But yeah, I have loved Phil Wickham for years and years, and nobody talked about him. And I was like, this guy is incredible. Why is no one talking about him? And then over the past, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years, if it's been that long, I don't even think, people have started noticing him, and now like his songs are sung in churches like crazy and stuff. But so I'm like, I was an OG fan. But so I got this shirt at the concert. So right here it's HOTL, which is House of the Lord. And then I'll try to show you the back. I'll move my hair out of the way. Not like I really need to. I don't know, can you see it? It says there's joy in this house. So that was why that was the title of my video for today, because I have my There's Joy in This House shirt on. So, and I was joyful today. I am joyful today. So yeah, I'm just having fun. And I came home, I felt motivated to play with some lashes that a company sent me. So you guys are going to be seeing about that. So this is the first pair. And my oily face is going crazy. Thank you. Yeah, I like, the only bummer about the design being so much on the back is like in the winter, I'm not going to wear a t-shirt. And so I'm like, oh, because I mean, I will wear them like under a cardigan, which is what I had on. But if it was on the front, you could see it even underneath the cardigan, which you can't obviously when it's on the back. So that part isn't the best for the design, but I am really happy with it. So yeah, it was the best concert ever. It was amazing. And I just thought of something I was going to tell you guys. I don't remember now. We are supposed to have 2 days this week where the highs are only in the 50s. This girl right here is happy about it. I am like, actually right now I'm sweating. Earlier, like the air conditioning at the church and stuff, which is why I took a sweater, because I already know that's the situation. So I had that on. Oh, yuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. Well, I hope it'll give them information that they need, you know, to help you with whatever you've got going on, because I've only ever had to do a 24-hour one. Was it 24? Yeah, I think it was just 24 hour. But I can't imagine going 30 days with it on. Ugh. Yeah, not fun at all. Hi, Kat. I came on, you guys, at such a random time. I was like, in my mind, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, it's almost 6. And so I'm like, it's going to be dinner time. No one's even going to come on here. But like, I don't want to interfere with other people's, you know, regular times when they are on lives and stuff. I know you can't. I mean, obviously I wouldn't go on when my cousin Debbie's on because she's my cousin and I love her and I'm not going to like do that. Hey, Bethany. But yeah, otherwise it's like too hard to keep track of who has lives when, whatever. So I was like, I'm just going to jump on here. Yeah, I have only done probably 4 or 5 lives total. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sue. Well, yeah, let them monitor and make sure everything's good. It's worth it. But yeah, so I was like, I just randomly was like, I'm just gonna pop on and do a live because no one's home yet, so the house is quiet. That's a rarity. Well, now that I'll be home, I should start doing lives in the morning because some people are home in the morning, and now that I'm not working, I can do that. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. There's some rough stuff going on, but it's still a good day. You know, life is what you make of it. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. But yeah, I just realized too, I sent my husband a text and I was like, I'm just gonna go live for a minute, whatever, just wait, because I usually let him know what I'm recording so he doesn't try to call me or something. And then I was like, and I just realized I didn't do anything for dinner tonight. But we've got a bunch of stuff that's quick and easy. So omelets are like our go-to. Yes, so true. No one's around to disturb you when you're in the morning, when people are at school and work. Now, my older sons, sometimes food is overrated, actually, like, because, you know, sometimes I get like kind of down about like, oh, I wish I could just eat some junk stuff, but then when I eat it, it feels terrible, and I'm like, that was not worth it at all. Like, why do we feel like we want to eat that stuff? Because your body lets you know pretty quickly, like, you shouldn't have done that. But yeah, my 2 older sons, their work schedules are kind of in and out, so they start at different times, well, especially my oldest one, really. So sometimes there are people here during the day with me, so that's kind of nice too, though, actually. So it keeps things interesting around here, I guess. In fact, I think tomorrow my oldest son it's his day off tomorrow. Usually he tries to have him on Saturdays, but they have to rotate, you know, and so sometimes it's a day during the week, so that's what it is tomorrow. So I get him home with me. Hi, Julie, how are you? Oh my gosh, there's so many people, you guys. I am like getting back into I want to try to kind of give myself like an allotted time of the day to focus on certain aspects of YouTube. Like, you know, I want to watch videos, like give myself a time block where I'm watching and stuff like that, so that I'm getting around to everybody, because it's so hard to catch up. Oh, I'm so glad. And I don't want people to feel like I'm leaving them out or anything, and but it's like sometimes kind of overwhelming. Oh, thank you. This is my master bathroom, actually, that I film in. So I just randomly slap up some little decor for the holidays and stuff. Hello. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how many of you are here. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm trying to find a balance where, okay, I'm home, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit and, you know, just be on YouTube all day. You know, I mean, obviously I want to be productive, and I have been being really productive, and I've got really fun stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys that I've been doing. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, so like these are a few of the 17 palettes that I own that I hadn't used yet, which I already started recording those. I have 3 of those done. So those are going to start rolling out. In fact, one comes out at midnight tonight, which, hello. Now is it Sylvia Jackson, or is it a different Sylvia? I want to make sure that I'm got the right people in mind. But I was cracking up. I was telling my friend this morning at Bible study that it is hard. It is hard to get in a routine. That for the video that will be going up at midnight Eastern time tonight. Hi, Clara! Yay! I'm so excited. You guys, I'm such a geek. I'm gonna be like all geeked out every time somebody comes in. That I had on this. I had my hair pulled back, and I put on this knotted like black leather headband. I looked so ridiculous. Hello, welcome. And I did not realize, like, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I thought it looked okay. Yeah, isn't that scary, Kat? I was like, that's ridiculous when I realized how many I hadn't used. Oh my gosh. But I am using them. I'm making my way through. But yeah, I'm like, I looked so dorky in this headband, and I'm like, other people wear them and they look so cute. And when I put it on, I was like, oh, I think that looks okay. And then when I was editing, I'm like, that is terrible. So I had to call it right out on the screen, like, this headband looks ridiculous, because I just have to let you know I didn't think I was looking cute, because it was not cute. But it's so funny. And I'm like, okay, I am not re-recording that. And then the eye look that I did is extremely bold and dark. And so it, like, having my hair back and then the really bold eye, it's something else. You guys might want to check it out. But oh my gosh. But it was fun playing in the makeup. That's all that matters. I know. The worst thing is, though, at least I was just at home that day. The worst thing is when you get ready to go somewhere and you feel like you look really cute. You know, you're like, oh, look it, I like got myself together today. I look good. And then you like see yourself in a mirror out somewhere or something, and it's like, and I have full length mirrors. Like I have 2, because my jewelry thing is one, and then I have another one that's up against the wall. So I like thoroughly check out outfits, like make sure nothing's sticking out anywhere it shouldn't be, you know. And still, sometimes you get out places and just go, what is that? Like, I did not know that looked like that. Oh, that's the worst. That's why it's fun to experiment with makeup when you're just staying home. Because sometimes you do a makeup look and get somewhere and go, I don't know about that. But like I was saying earlier, yeah, I know. It's like, just don't even look again. Just go with like what you had when you were at home. Like, yep, I look good. Just go with that. Just don't look at yourself anywhere else. Hello, Auntie Barbara Jean. How are you today? I was just saying, I said earlier, but I'm testing out some lashes for a company. So this is the first pair. So they're they're, you know, fluttery, but I don't mind them. I'm trying, because I really love how lashes look on other people. So I'm like, I really want to wear them more. And it's just getting that confidence of not feeling like you're going to be like having one hanging off your face partway through the day, you know? Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah, I'm like, it's so hard because having hooded eyes too, it kind of limits some of the styles that you can wear. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like they're okay. Like when I first put them on, I can feel like them touch up here, but it's not, well, I could at first. Now that I'm thinking about it again, I can, but I like, I'm not thinking about it, I don't notice it. So, yeah, but ooh, I'm oily. I am so oily. I actually look forward to sometimes, thank you so much, in the winter. Ooh, spray tan. I need to start doing it. You know what, you guys? I have been using, let me grab it. I think it's right here. Yeah. I haven't been using it recently, but I was using it from ColourPop or from Soul Beauty, and this is the face one. It's like a face tanner, and then this is the body one, and I like it. These are the medium to deep, and I have like an olive undertone to my skin. Oh, you're lucky. Yes, if you have naturally long lashes, then you don't need to mess with all this. um, Isn't it funny? But it's funny how, like, if you've got them on for a while, like, then you get used to seeing yourself with it, and it's like, oh, like, I don't mind that. I know, Clara. Sometimes I'm like, seriously, Danielle, how did you not see that? Or whatever. Something with me, too, is if I've got, like, a fuzz in my hair or something, and I see that in editing, I'm like, how can I somehow, like, not show that? Like, it will drive me insane. And I notice it in other people's videos, too. Thank you. And so, like, I'm like, you know, I wonder if they're watching when they edit and go, oh, I've got like a fuzz right here or something, you know, like something weird just happens. I always just try to make sure I don't have anything in my nose, like, before I go on camera, because that I would have to, I just spit, llama. That I would have to record the whole thing. I couldn't do it. But yeah, anyway, these, I have an olive undertone, and I feel like these definitely have like that olive undertone look. So if you have that kind of an undertone to your skin and want like just a light, like, they give you enough color where, because I have not been in the sun since like early July, and I still have quite a bit. My skin does hold color pretty well, but I was using this like a week ago, and you notice, I especially noticed it on my face pretty quick with this. And then this, I've just been using, like, I was using it on my upper body, my arms, because my legs and stuff have been covered now. As soon as it's cool enough to just only wear pants, that's what this girl does. And so anyway, I just thought I would mention those because you can watch when they go on sale, because you can get them like as a bundle on sale sometimes. And I'm going to get some more for the winter, because I always get really, really pale in the winter. And I just don't feel as good, like, when I look pale. Like, I feel like it makes me look, I don't know, not healthy or something. So I like to kind of keep, and because I'm trying, I really want to not be in the sun so much. My mom has had skin cancer removed, I think twice off her nose, and she had over, like, right here by her ear, and it was so bad right here that it was like her earlobe, it wasn't reattaching, like, it was having a hard time healing, and it's fine now, but yeah, if the freckles would just join together, you'd have an amazing tan, right? And then my grandma just had skin cancer taken off of her leg, and I'm pretty sure one of my aunts had some taken off. So I'm like, I do not want to mess with that. Like, no, thank you. So yeah, trying to find something that's like a good alternative, so I still have some color where I feel like, I just feel better when I have a little bit of color. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to be chatty about. I was telling the people who were on in the beginning, I went back to women's Bible study this morning for the first time in years, and so I'm like just over the moon. I'm wearing my House of the Lord, and it says "There's joy in this house" on the back. Shirt I got at the Phil Wickham concert that we went to the other night. He is a worship artist that I absolutely love, and I'm really full of joy and realizing how many things I was missing out on while I was working that were things that bring me so much joy. And so yeah, I'm just having a good day. And if you wouldn't mind praying, I've got a family thing going on right now. As I said, it's not with my husband or my boys or something, but just my family. It's personal, so I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be super vague, but at the same time I do. But yeah, like, something pretty big going on in our family that my soul was very contented being at Bible study this morning. It was a good distraction and just a reminder of God's goodness, even when things are not so good. So yeah. So yes, if you wouldn't mind praying. God knows. If you say I'm praying for Danielle's family, he knows. So That's, I always think it's funny, like, we would talk about how, different Bible study groups and stuff, and when you get to prayer requests, like, it can become like a gossipy thing, like, because people are like, oh, so and so, you know, whatever. Like, you don't have to be specific. God knows what the situation is, you know. Thank you so much, Clara. I appreciate that so much. And so it's just kind of funny because, like, and some people feel like, well, I need to know what it is so that I can pray for it. Like, no, you don't. God knows what it is. So it's just kind of funny. But it is funny how, because it's like we feel like we need to know. You know what I mean? Like, and not because you're trying to be nosy, but just like, but like, I don't know. I guess it's just natural to want to know what a situation is, right? Oh, another thing. Thank you so much. Any prayers are appreciated so much. This has become a like obsession of mine. I haven't drank pop in I think 6 years, over 6 years, I'm pretty sure. And then so I drink just like sparkling water, unsweetened iced tea. Those are really my three main things that I drink. And I found these, I like the sparkling ice drinks, but I found these ones with caffeine. But it's not because of the caffeine. They're cherry vanilla. Oh my goodness. They're so good. And I've tried some of the other ones, which are also really good, but it's the vanilla, for whatever reason, just makes these phenomenal. Like, so much so that my husband bought me a case of them off of Amazon. Like, you have a problem, man. But seriously, it's so good. If you're somebody who doesn't drink pop, but sparkling water and stuff, you're like, eh. Because I know a lot of people don't like sparkling water. This stuff, I'm serious. It's sweet. So, like, that's the thing, too. I don't drink a lot of sweet stuff because just by nature of what I do drink. Yeah, so good. You would probably like this because it's so it's like 5 calories and no fat, no carbs, you know, none of that stuff. I'm trying to remember what it's sweetened with. Sucralose, which I guess is maybe not the best. It's got retinol in it. I think I can feel my skin getting better. No, but seriously, it's so good. So I'm like, and I don't drink them like crazy. Like, I love them, but this is the first one I've had in probably 2 weeks. And thank you, Clara. Yeah, this is like the first one I've had in like 2 weeks, and we've had the case for probably a month. So I don't drink them like constantly. It's like a treat for me, which drives my kids crazy because my husband and my kids are the kind of people who, when you get like candy, like you're in your stocking at Christmas or whatever, it's like gone, like the same day or within a couple days. Mine will last me almost the whole year. Yeah, it's, ugh, pop is no good. But yeah, I am like one of those people, I like literally savor things. Like, I am like, you know what, that sounds good. I'm gonna have a little square of this and whatever. Oh, I just saw something exciting pop up on my notifications. So if you did not see my thrifted look for less challenge video from Sunday, definitely check that out. You'll see that I went crazy because I got a pair of Doc Martens that I'm obsessed with. Saturday night, I was scrolling through Poshmark and I may have bought another pair. So I just saw that they shipped, so I'm super excited. So you will be seeing those soon because, oh my goodness. I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to get out all my winter stuff and switch out my wardrobe. See, Kate, a lot of people are like that. Like, they get something and they just are like, oh, this is good. Because my husband's like, it's good. Why would I want to wait? Like, I want to eat it. And I'm like, no, I like to spread it out. Yeah, thrifted look for less. It is so much fun. I love doing that so much. So thank you, Auntie Barbara Jean, for inviting me to do that, because that has become like just one of my favorite things I look so forward to. And yeah, so then I'm just obsessed with those Doc Martens, and I'm like, I need other colors. Like, I need more options, which gray is a great option because it's really versatile. But I'm like, gray goes good with black and a lot of things. But I'm like, but with brown stuff, I need something different. So I'll be showing you guys. I'm so excited about it. And as before, I got an amazing deal. I'll wait for a video and tell you about it and show them to you. I want to start doing more like fashion videos because I love clothes and stuff. And that is just like my favorite thing. I love it. And so I'm like, I've been talking about doing it more. I just need to do it more. And so I am going to do that. And now it is easier too being home. Oh, yay, Sue. Which ones? Which ones did you wear? I almost wore mine today, but I wore like this is hilarious. So I have, oh, okay. I am a big chocolate fan, but I definitely spread it out. But yeah, I have those soda like wedge sneakers. They're like black and white. I mean, they're mostly black, like a suede, and the sole is white, and they have zippers on both sides. So they have like a little bit of a wedge in them, whatever. And, oh, awesome. Thank you. And, so I wore those to church today, and just with the shirt, and I've got on my, I'm not gonna lift my leg in the air, but one of my pair of like my like jogger style jeans, and then I just had like this long black cardigan over it. And I was standing talking to one of my friends after Bible study, and our pastor walked through, and he goes, "Hey, I like your outfit." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And he goes, "Those are cute shoes." And he goes, "Can I say that? Is that weird?" I'm like, "No." Like, and then he's like, to my friend Jenny, he's like, "Your shoes are cool, but hers are cute. Those, I haven't seen those before." I just thought it was really funny. Like, my pastor's calling out my shoes. It's been a good day. Like, just goofy little things like that, but stuff like that just makes me so happy and giddy. Like, I'm just a dork like that. I can't help it. I get really happy about funny things. And then my sisters and I have been talking back and forth in some texts today about we need to have a family sleepover soon, because we love to go and stay at my mom and dad's for the weekend, and just we all spend the night there, and it's so much fun. And my parents have the perfect situation. They have a log home that they built, and which they broke ground on that when Riley was 2. We celebrated Riley's second birthday out there, and he's 19. So they've been out there for a while, but it's got a loft upstairs with a full bathroom and a bunch of beds up there. Thank you. I just love it so much. It's so much fun. I can't wait that Kat is going to do it this next month. I'm super excited to see what she does. But yeah, so like we can all stay up there, and then down in their basement they have couches and stuff down there, and they have like shuffleboard and ping pong, and so like we do shuffleboard tournaments like our family does and stuff, you know, like the one that's on a table with the pucks that you slide. Not shuffleboard like on the ground with those sticks. I've never played that one, but yeah, it's just so much fun, and I don't know, it's just an awesome time. And then like my one sister has a Saint Bernard. No, she does not have Saint Bernard. She has a Rottweiler. I'm like, that is not right. Named Millie. She's so cute. But that thing is a beast, you know. So they like will sleep in the basement with the dog, so that the dog's not like with everybody drooling on everybody, you know. And it's just perfect. It's the perfect situation. Like we spend several days there at Christmas time, and they have all these trails through the woods because they got a bunch of property, and they have a golf cart, and so we'll take that. Or like in the winter, my dad has a snowmobile, and he has a big long sled thing that he pulls, and we all go for rides and stuff. It's just, I love being over there with my whole family. So we were talking about like we need to do that, let's plan it and whatever. And then my one sister has a big Halloween party every year, and so that's coming up on the 23rd. So I'm getting excited for that, and she's been doing the past few years like themes and stuff, so you'll have to wait because I always do a video about it. And so I'll do a video and show you what our costumes are and all that stuff. They are such babies. Like people are scared of Rottweilers, but the ones I have known like personally have been the just biggest cuddle bugs. Like seriously, Millie is just a big old slobbery baby. She's so cute. Hello. I'm so glad you're here, Carla. Which, Carla, you were the start of Thrifted Look for Less Challenge, weren't you? I came in as you were stepping down, I think, right? I think right after. But it's such an awesome challenge. Like, it's just so much fun. They seriously are. They are the biggest babies. I absolutely love Rottweilers. I'm like, you know, there's all those dogs. In fact, another breed that people like are scared of are wow, I just had a total Great Danes. And friends of ours who I've watched their they are couch hogs. I have watched their daughter since she was 6 months old, and she's 6 years old now, but they have Great Danes. So they had 2 when I started babysitting there. Since then, they both passed away, but then they just got another one. And those dogs are so sweet. They are just big old oafs, you know, but like people just see their size and are intimidated by them, and their bark is loud and stuff. So it is intimidating. I mean, it's a big dog, and I am actually afraid of dogs. I was attacked by a dog when I was little, actually, kind of funny, but I was in Kansas, and which Debbie lives there, and I actually saw her while I was down there, but that was when I was 9. And one of our mutual family members. Oh yeah. I have had some run-ins with some German Shepherds, so I am a little bit leery of them. But you know, like with any breed, it's dog by dog, basically, you know. But yeah, I was attacked by a dog, and it bit my face and my arm, which I still have a scar on my arm. And ever since then, I'm nervous around dogs. I just am. I'm like, if I don't know a dog, I'm like, you know, anybody like that I'm used to. And it's funny because my uncle got a rescue, and she's part black lab and part Great Dane, but she's really like muscular and stuff. She's not big, like tall like a Great Dane. She has more of like the lab, but muscular. I don't know how to explain it, but she has the most amazing, like shiny black coat. Her name is Raven, actually. And she was abused, which is terrible. And when he first got her, the dog is very loyal to him. And she was scary, like for people to be around, because it's like she has to protect him. Aw, my mom and dad, I'll tell you a story about a German Shepherd in a second. But so when my uncle was first bringing her around, I was really nervous about her, because I'm like, okay, this dog is already nervous around people, and that's always my thing. If it's already a dog that's nervous, I feel like they're gonna pick up on my nervousness, and it's gonna be like a bad catalyst, you know. And that dog loves me. Like, she climbs up on me and puts her like paws up on, well, she puts them up like this. Like when I'm sitting down, she'll put them up, and she just puts her head against my face. She's so cute. And I'm like, "Aw." Yeah, I totally get that. But yeah, she's a big old baby, but I was scared of her at first because she was very like protective of him, and I was afraid she'd be like aggressive if you like went by him. But my aunt had this little dog that thing, if you went to hug her husband, I didn't call my uncle because they got married like way later in life, but like if you'd go to hug him when you were leaving, that dog would bite you. Like she would bite your face. Her name was Trixie. And whatever. So she was a scary little thing, and she was so protective of him. So that's kind of what I was picturing Raven was going to be like with my uncle. Hey Tish, I'm so glad you're here. Um, and yeah, but she's not like that at all. So I'm so thankful for that. But German Shepherd. My parents had a German Shepherd when my mom was pregnant with me, and it was so protective of my mom that if my dad came by, she had to like reassure the dog that it was okay for him to be near her, because the dog would go after my dad just because it was trying to protect my mom so much. It's like so funny. Like it was their dog. And then we did have a dog, a German Shepherd named Sheba, when I was young, like 4-ish. I scarcely remember her, but yeah. But I do know they can be like again, it depends on the owners, because I used to work at a group home, and my sister worked there too. I have a sister who's 2 years younger than me, and then a sister who's 9 years younger than me. So the sister who was 2 years younger than me worked at the group home as well. And they were people that we went to school with. I went to school with the son, and my sister went to school with their daughter that owned it, whatever. They had German Shepherds, but I don't really know what the deal was, but the dogs would like chase after you and stuff and be kind of aggressive. And so it was scary. Like you'd be coming to work, and these dogs would come running up like as you're getting out of your car. It was not fun. And my youngest sister was there one day because they had horses. Hi, Janae. How are you? Yay, you guys. I had no idea this many people would come on. I'm like, nobody's going to come on here. I have not done a live in so long, and it was just totally impromptu. But yeah, my youngest sister was there because they had horses, and she did horseback riding lessons and stuff. And these dogs went after her and were nipping her butt, like literally nipping her. And she was so scared. She like had run and shut herself in the car. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's like, I feel like they kind of trained them to go after people because it was ridiculous. But like, that'll make somebody scared of animals or of dogs. Thank you, Tish. Oh, you guys are so awesome. I'm so excited. I'm going to start doing lives more. And they're probably going to be during the day. I shouldn't even say that because I don't really know. I'm just going to, when I feel like popping on and doing live, I'll just do it. Because it's just kind of happened to be today that I got home and I've been doing stuff. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done that in a really long time. I'm going to hop on there. And since I put these fabulous lashes on, I didn't want to waste them being on. So I'm like, I better go on a live so I can see. That'll give me a really good, for the review, that I'm doing, give me a really good feel for what they're like. They're very comfortable. They were super easy to put on. So I'm excited to try the other ones. Senia! This is my first, I've never had that before. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you do not have to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do know that I had a couple mods from before when I did lives, but I definitely am going to check back into that because, yeah, I want to make sure I don't get anything crazy going on. Because I think Debbie is, and I think Christy Pope is, so I'll have to check. But, oh my gosh, Senia, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. You guys, yeah, seriously, this community and having a channel is just the best. Like, I have met the best people. Like, I'm so thankful for everybody that I've met. Thank you. I mean, like, I see that on other people's channels. I'm like, that is so fun. It's so cool. But like, I don't know. I just don't think anybody would do that. Aw, you guys are so awesome. Seriously. You make everything fun. Like, I love, and it's so awesome how so many people have their own channels too, so we all get to like kind of watch each other and just, oh, I love it so much. It's awesome. Look at all the great people on here. You guys all like comment on my videos all the time and I feel like too, like since quitting my job and stuff, just everything that's changing, like I said, I feel like I'm more me again. And I feel like you're going to really be able to notice that. I am a big old dork and I am just goofy and giggly and giddy. And I get really excited about really dumb things and emotional about things. But like, that's me. And I feel like I have not been being me. There are a great bunch of beauties here. And so, yeah, I'm like, not being embarrassed to be the goofball that I am. Like, that's just, oh my gosh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Yeah, I'm definitely, well, I'm glad you like Goofy because I'm full of it. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because there's so many things that like about my personality, like goofiness and stuff. Like I am just a dork. Like I do dorky things. I'm a child, totally. Like I run with carts and slide in stores and I skip through parking lots and I still do things like I'll get my arm through one of my boys' arms and start skipping and they're like, Mom, whatever. Like I'm a big old kid. That's me at Christmas time and stuff. I mean, you can already guess. Thank you, Sue. I love you. And this morning my middle son came through while I was getting ready and he's like, you are not listening to Christmas music right now. I'm like, yes, I am, because I love it and it makes me happy. And so if you're gonna complain about it, just go somewhere else. Like, oh my gosh, I am a total child. Like, I will jump on my parents' bed on Christmas morning and be like, it's Christmas morning, it's time to get up, we're gonna open presents. Like, we do. Like, man, just enjoy life. Enjoy the little goofy things and yeah, I don't know. There's just so many things to enjoy. Like, I get so excited about Winnie the Pooh stuff still as an adult. I mean, I'm 43 years old and I'm like, oh, there's Pooh. Like, it's ridiculous. In fact, what was it the other day? Oh, my husband and I were at TJ Maxx. And he had gotten me for my birthday a box of Starbucks honey and Madagascar vanilla kcups. And they were so good. And so my birthday was in April. And I just finished the last one the other day. And I didn't even want, it was a 12 pack of them. And I was like, I don't even want to finish it because I really like it. Well, we were at TJ Maxx the other day and all of a sudden, behind like a bunch of stuff, when we always like look in the food section. If you're keto, you can find a lot of good keto stuff there. all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there it is. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, they have the coffee. And he's like, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Can I get this? And he's like, yeah. Like, you don't have to ask me. But he's like, and especially since you got so excited about it. I'm like, seriously, I thought it was like a limited edition thing and like they weren't going to have it anymore, which maybe it is. And that's why it's at like TJ Maxx and stuff. But I just, so that was the one, like a different town that we don't go to as much, but my son plays in basketball stuff out there. So that's where we were on Sunday. And then today I went to the one in the town that we usually go to, and they had a bunch of them there. So I was like, because I only saw that one at the other one. So I'm like, I do need to research though if it's something that's like going out. Like we rarely use our Keurig for coffee because we drink a ton of coffee. So like we need to make more coffee than that. It would be way too expensive. But I like it for in the afternoon if I just want a cup of coffee to use the Keurig, you know. And so that's what he'll buy me, like special flavors and stuff, and like the peppermint one at Christmas time. Love that one. Ooh, storms are blowing in. I knew they were coming today. My hair. Ooh. Aw. That's so cute. I know. I wanted to sleep under the Christmas tree one year so I could see Santa, and my mom was like, you cannot sleep under the Christmas tree. I'm like, but why? I remember I was like, I had to be about 6 because it was when we still lived up north, and I think it was right before we moved. But it's so funny. Like, I totally remember. Oh, so what she did let me do, though, I do remember this. We had like a card table, you know, like a folding table, and she put it in the living room, and we had a very tiny little house. And I remember though as a kid, it seemed big to me. And then when we went back there, like later in life, I was like, whoa, this house is so tiny. But like as a kid, your perception of things. But she put this card table with blankets over it, so it was like a tent, and let me sleep under there. So that was very brave of her, I must say. But yeah. And then I was like, I saw Santa's boots. I saw them. She's like, oh, you did? I'm like, yeah, I saw them. So just so you guys know, I saw Santa's boots. And like in my mind, I can picture it. Isn't that funny? Like, we always laugh at my sister Dana. She's the one who's 2 years younger than me, because she'll come up with stuff that like, well, remember this when we were kids or blah, blah, blah. And we're like, no. And she's like, yeah. And we're like, that did not happen, Dana. And I'm like, I swear you like make things up in your mind or you dream them and you think it was real. Because I have a really good memory. Like my mom, there's stuff I've brought up from when I was like 2 that she's like, yeah, that did happen. And it's not like there's pictures of it or anything like that, or like a story. Like she'd be like, I didn't even remember that. Yeah, that did happen. Like and they say you can't remember, but there are things that I apparently can, because that's why I've been like, I don't know if I'm just making this up in my mind or what, but I swear I remember this or that. And she's like, no, that really did happen. And but so I have a good memory. And my sister comes up with some stuff that I'm like, Dana, I don't think so. But yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been on here for almost 45 minutes when I thought I was just popping on and nobody was gonna come. But I can hear now that my husband and my youngest son are home, so I should probably go out and try to find something to make for dinner. Actually, my husband's probably gonna make omelets for us because that's like our go-to thing. Do you guys have like a go-to, like if you didn't plan dinner? And let me just say, I've been making dinner every night, so this is like the first night. But that's like our go-to thing because it's fast and I love it with just bacon, cheese, onions, and green peppers. It's like the perfect omelet to me. But yeah, so I think I will go out and at least chop up vegetables to help them out. But thank you guys so much for being here and just being awesome. And yeah, I will definitely try to do these more often. So keep an eye out. Maybe I'll put out like on the community tab if I know I'm going to do it that day or whatever. Or I'll put on Instagram like, hey, I'm going to go live at whatever time or something like that. If that would be something you guys would want me to do so that you know when I do it instead of me just randomly popping on here. Because, yeah, then you kind of have to be on to know I'm doing it or whatever to get a notification. But thank you guys for being here and for being so awesome and chatting with me today. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you to those of you who said you will pray for my family situation. I appreciate it so incredibly much. So, and hopefully I'll be able to report back very soon that everything went fantastic. So that's the prayer. But All right. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Good night, Kate. Yeah, it's nighttime for you, isn't it? Aw, I love you. And I'm going to get that figured out for you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that beauty bay. Because Kate won my 2K giveaway, you guys. I was so excited that someone international won. I was like, as soon as it popped up, I did, and I have it on video if anybody wants to argue with me. um, Bye, Sue. The random comment picker. And when it popped up, I was like, oh, yes, because I mean, it's my first really international giveaway. And so I wanted to make sure, or I didn't want to make sure, but I was hoping someone international won it. And so that worked out so perfectly. And Kate is just such a dear. And so I'm just, I was so happy. So we're trying to figure out the situation though for her card because the website's trying to give me a hard time. So we'll figure that out. I'll get that figured out for you. All right. Well, thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.